I haven't really played with many other gimbals since getting a Ronin S a few years ago in 2018. And this was an amazing upgrade to my Flycam that I was using at the time, but I didn't realize how out of the gimbal game I was until Zhiyun sent me their latest Weebill 2. And today we're going to take a closer look at Zhiyun's latest offering, so let's get to it. Now, I never originally intended this video to be a Weebill 2 versus Ronin S comparison, but I feel like it's gone that way purely because I'm extremely familiar with the Ronin S. So if you're in a similar position where you're looking to upgrade your gimbal and wondering whether the Zhiyun Weebill 2 is worth it, then this is probably the right video for you. And if you're also currently using the Ronin S and thinking about upgrading, again, a good video for you. So first up, the Weebill 2 comes in this great carry case, which is actually practical to carry and use, unlike this monstrosity that DJI provided with the Ronin S. The Weebill 2 also comes with a bunch of useful accessories, cables, this mini tripod stand, which the Ronin S also has, and it has an additional place to put a grip. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this second grip in a second. The Weebill 2 weighs in at 1.43 kilograms, while the original Ronin S comes in at 1.86 kilograms, and those few hundred grams make all the difference on a long shoot day, trust me. When it comes to the payload, the Weebill 2 can manage about 3.3 kilograms, the Ronin S is slightly higher at around 3.6 kilos. This means both of these gimbals can handle the 1.5 kilo weight of my EOS R and 15 to 35mm L lens combo with relative ease. One of the things that I found super useful on the Weebill 2 was that the pan, roll and tilt axis all have a lock button on them, which means that you can balance each axis with relative ease without having to hold things in place awkwardly like you had to with the Ronin S. Holding it like that and then trying to balance this bit, and then this bit would be flapping about, and it was just faff. Oh, so much faff. We've touched on it already, but one of the things that I absolutely love about the Zhiyun Weebill 2 is this additional second grip. Now, you can get a second grip thing for the Ronin S as an add-on that you can buy, but not at this angle that Weebill provides you with. And this is a perfect angle to take the strain off your arms when you're transporting it and not filming with it. And it also really helps you shoot at difficult or low positions, something that I used to struggle with quite a lot on the Ronin S. At the bottom of the grip, there is a USB-C port that supports rapid charging mode. So we're talking about an hour-and-a-half charge time that allows you up to 9 hours of use. The Ronin S takes about 2.5 hours to fully charge and boasts a usage time of up to 12 hours. And I have to hand it to the Ronin S. I've been really bad at charging it up fully in the past, and it has never, ever, ever run out of battery on me on a shoot. It's a very reliable piece of kit. And this is a great place to mention that if you haven't done so already, don't forget to add yourself to the KaiCreative Facebook and Instagram feeds, where you can stay up to date with all of our photography sessions, video productions, short films, camera reviews, and other creative happenings. Coming back to the Zhiyun Weebill 2, and you have a solid grippable handle, and just above it you have a joystick, which is useful for your pan and tilt, and is really good if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, it's a little more awkward, I think, to use. The Ronin S, on the other hand, had the joystick right in the middle, which I think is a little bit more inclusive for all users. Right above the joystick, you have the power button, which you press and hold, wait for the 4 LEDs to light up to turn it on. There's a small red record button next to that, and next to the record button you have a flip switch that allows you to switch between PF, pan follow, L, lock, and F, follow modes. And the great thing about this is the convenience. You don't have to go into any menus or apps to switch between the modes. Next to that, you have a terminal that can be used to control a wide variety of things on your camera, like the focus, the zoom, the ISO, things like that. And on the front, like the Ronin S, there is a trigger button, and this has several functions like double tap to reset your camera position and triple tap for selfie mode. So the new thing about the Weebill 2 is that it has a monitor that spins out and flips out. It's about 3 inches across and is full color. And don't worry about it hitting or obstructing the gimbal arms. It's designed so that it stays out of the way. So the Flipout Screen allows you to do a lot of things that you would normally have to do with your mobile phone and app for the Ronin S. So for example, you can select the modes, and it's really easy to choose things like vortex mode or portrait mode for social media bits. You can also set your auto calibration here, set the parameters for your control wheel, your follow focus settings, parameters for your motor speeds, and you also get an indicator on the screen telling you how much battery life you have left, which is really convenient. One of my favorite things about the Flipout Screen is that it helps you balance things correctly. It shows you how strained or stressed each axis or motor joint is in the balance check screen, allowing you to make corrections to save your motors from burning out later on, which is probably something that I've done to my poor Ronin S. Sorry. Now you can also get the Weebill 2 with an AI image transmitter. I unfortunately didn't get one with mine, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty useful and has relatively low latency. And also, once cabled up, that monitor can be used to control your camera through the gimbal. So Zhiyun, next time send me the image transmitter so I can do a review on it. I'm only kidding, really appreciate it. Thanks guys. The body and construction of the Zhiyun Weebill 2 really does scream quality. Straight away holding it in your hands, you can feel and see that this is a professional, well-made, well-crafted, how many more adjectives can I throw in here? An amazingly assembled piece of kit. Zhiyun have definitely not skimped with the production here. I also really appreciate the cool branding on the Zhiyun Weebill 2. The Zhiyun Chinese characters pronounced Zhiyun, not Zhiyun, Jiyan, Jiyan. I've heard lots of people pronounce it differently. It's Zhiyun. The Weebill 2 is also equipped with a new smart sensor and a new algorithm that's much better at correcting things like micro jitters. So as a seasoned Ronin S user, what I really appreciate about the Zhiyun Weebill 2 is the axis locks that makes it super easy to balance and transport when not in use, the additional 45-degree arm that helps you shoot at difficult or low angles, and also helps shift the weight during a long shoot day. And again, makes it easy to transport while you're not shooting. The simple toggle switch to change up your shooting modes is really convenient. And of course, that Flipout Screen, making it easy to calibrate, to change modes, to check your balance in an extremely convenient way without having to get out your mobile phone and check it on an app. So what is all of this going to cost you? Well, currently it's priced on the Zhiyun website in 4 different packages. The standard package, which is the basic bones version, costs $549, that's £509. A combo version that comes with the extra handle and the bag, which is what I got, for $649 or £599. A pro version that comes with the video transmitter for $899 or £809. And a Pro Plus version that comes with an advanced transmission and control unit that allows a second person to control the camera while the operator controls the movement for $1,099 or £979. Now personally, I feel like I've got a lot to learn still on this gimbal, and I'm excited to try out some of the functionality available through the Flipout Screen and the AI image transmitter, and maybe even the advanced transmission system too. I have also been a little bit harsh on my Ronin S in this review video, but the fact that I haven't had to try or use any other gimbal in the last 3 years or so really is a testament to how reliable and robust the Ronin S actually is. Will the Zhiyun Weebill 2 have the same legacy? Only time will tell. So what do you guys think? Are you in the market for a new gimbal to stabilize your video production needs? Is the Zhiyun Weebill 2 something you might consider? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, if you found today's video useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that little bell for notifications. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. All I've got left to say is stay creative, stay safe, imagine, implement, and inspire. And I'll see you next time on KaiCreative.